He was supposed to testify, and then now this, so
Yeah.
What exactly happened?
Just an amazing fall from grace, and so many people wondering where their money is.
Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it.
It's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency.
Shocking video captures Floyd Mayweather in visible panic after an unexpected bankruptcy announcement. He says kids can't live off a legacy but can live off money, highlighting his focus on creating generational wealth. The boxing star, famous for his extravagant lifestyle, now faces uncertainty about his finances and long-term security.
It's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency. I believe in building generational wealth. That's what's important to me. Generational wealth. My kids will be great because I will push them to be great. Not in boxing, just in business. Whatever they want to do, I will always push them to be great.
Floyd Mayweather says it's his own circle that labels him broke as soon as he makes a move. He explains that his exhibition fights are planned strategies, not signs of need, but envious people turn it into rumors that he's struggling. Floyd insists the criticism always shows up when he's at the top.
But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people say, oh, he's broke. Listen, I'm not here to talk about no one else's pockets because I got to where I got to focusing on Floyd Mayweather. That's how I got to becoming 50-0. Because my thing was always, I didn't care what nobody else was doing. I had to focus on me and my family.
Jake Paul openly stated that Floyd Mayweather is broke, saying most people just haven't seen it yet. He claimed Floyd's flashy lifestyle hides the reality, and behind the scenes, the money isn't coming in like before. Jake says the truth is finally catching up.
Now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid.
Logan Paul revealed that investors linked to his exhibition fight with Floyd Mayweather never received the payments they were promised. He says they waited for their money, but Mayweather didn't deliver, prompting them to sue. This situation has sparked doubts about Mayweather's financial handling and his reliability in honoring contracts.
On his investment, and sure enough, he didn't get his initial investment back. He's strung along. He gets like $100K here and there, strung along, not getting paid.
Logan Paul has also raised concerns about Floyd Mayweather's financial honesty. He noted that Mayweather, famously called Money Mayweather, owes large sums to several people, including sellers in Dubai. Paul's comments suggest Mayweather's money problems may be bigger than people thought. He also expressed frustration over not being paid for their exhibition fight. Even though the event made a lot of money, Paul says Mayweather has delayed his payment, bringing his financial practices and responsibilities into question.
Floyd Mayweather has made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. But Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Which Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. Which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly behind on his taxes, owing the IRS around $22 million. This huge debt has fueled doubts about his financial stability and sparked talks about how he has managed his earnings from boxing.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there, because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But, man, stay tuned for that next video.
Facing backlash for taking part in exhibition fights, Floyd Mayweather explained that these matches give him a chance to show his skills to a new generation. He says exhibitions let him entertain fans and display his abilities without the risks of professional fights.
Case my talent and give people just a glimpse of, you know, what I was doing when I was at the height of my career. You know, when I was at the pinnacle of my career. You know, so just being able to just travel the world and put on shows, put on exhibition bouts, and still sell out arenas. It's a great feeling. But you know, the fans love it. Now, I truly believe if I took a lot of abuse in the sport of boxing throughout my career, then I probably wouldn't still be doing the exhibitions or putting on boxing showcases. But I didn't really take no abuse in the sport of boxing, so I feel like I can continue to go out there, have fun, and put on shows throughout the world.
In an interview, Floyd Mayweather pointed out that exhibition fights can be more profitable than professional bouts. He mentioned that while regular fights might bring in up to $20 million, exhibitions can earn him about $100 million, making them a smarter choice after retirement.
It's crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Imagine playing basketball and getting 40 million for a fucking preseason game.
That's real money.
And I get all mine up front.
Despite Mayweather's explanations, many people believe he takes part in exhibition fights mainly for money. Critics say his ongoing participation in boxing events shows he's motivated more by income than a love for the sport.
I've said this shit for years. I think he needs the money, and I think that's why he's fighting. Ever since the Logan Paul fight,
when you Floyd, you don't need money.
You don't know what his finances are. This dude has gambling problems. This guy is.
Whoa. Do you have any fucking link to back up that ridiculous claim that he has gambling problems?
Not gambling problems, but he gambles heavily. Yes, there is. He posts it all the time.
Okay, do you have any fucking any links to back up that he loses?
Well, you don't know that he doesn't. All I know is that he's doing shit.
My point is, until there are links
stating
that Floyd Mayweather gambling has put him in debt. Like,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
So what? I mean, you're the one that said gambling problem. You said gambling problem and needs money.
I think it's a mix between the way he lives his life, the money that he spends, and all the other things that go into it.
You're insinuating a lot. You
I
don't
am,
know.
and I've always thought that.
You don't know his finances.
To take these fights, I'll continue thinking that.
Floyd Mayweather's promotion and handshake with Mag David Adams have led some to believe his actions were financially motivated. Observers suggest his involvement with the group may be linked to his current money issues. Additionally, Mayweather's alleged failure to repay a $2 million loan to rapper 50 Cent reportedly hurt their friendship, showing how his financial obligations to others have affected his relationships.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
He changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to helping with Mayweather promotion.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated. It's just
a name.
Yeah. When he says helping with Mayweather Promotions and it's not there, I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together.
Put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions, I get it all the way together.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money? He acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Do you think Floyd Mayweather scammed 50 Cent?
Oscar de la Hoya reflected on Floyd Mayweather's rise in wealth, saying he earned the nickname Money Mayweather after their fight. Before the bout, Mayweather made modest earnings, but the match greatly increased both his income and public fame.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like $8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight?
I had to be closer to 80.
You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10?
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right way.
Oscar de la Hoya has criticized Floyd Mayweather for taking exhibition fights against opponents below his skill level. He calls these matches embarrassing and believes Mayweather does them mainly for the money.
Okay, Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real show that left the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. Floyd, I'm rooting for you. Come on, let's turn it around.
In 2021, Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tyga reportedly hired a watch broker and made advance payments to buy luxury watches and jewelry from Miami jeweler Leonard Sulyanov.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid dues in a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
Despite his debts and financial controversies, Floyd Mayweather keeps living a life of luxury. Recently, he made headlines for reportedly buying buildings worth $42 million. While many in financial trouble might cut back, Floyd doubles down on his Money Mayweather image, making sure everyone notices his spending. The extravagant purchase sparked media buzz, showing a man unwilling to scale back the lifestyle that made him famous, no matter his current finances.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and 100 and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
so
62
think about
buildings.
it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right. Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. But soon, reports emerged questioning the $42 million building purchase. Sources claim Floyd may not actually own the full properties as first suggested, but only a small portion or stake in them.
For some odd reason, at the beginning of the year, Floyd Mayweather decided to tell us all that he bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry. This is the same Floyd Mayweather that 50 Cent told he would donate $50,000 to the charity of his choice to read Harry Potter. He bought $400 million worth of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Come on, Floyd. The people who was living in apartment buildings, the second they heard that Floyd Mayweather bought their building, they was on the phone with property management like, what's really? I will pay $10,000 a month, but I won't pay $10,000 a month to a nigga. Floyd, you can't just do that with Upper Manhattan apartment buildings, bro. Tell lies like that about the projects, man. You gotta do that to the hood, man. Ain't nobody going for that shit in Upper Manhattan.
When word got out that Floyd Mayweather bought some apartment buildings, tenants immediately called property management to check the claim. Many weren't impressed, saying they wouldn't pay $10,000 a month just because Floyd supposedly owned it. Claims like that don't fly in Upper Manhattan. Around the same time, Floyd was also showing off a new private jet, reportedly spending about $500 million. Even with talks of bankruptcy and lawsuits, he aimed to show he's still at the top financially. For Floyd, looking rich is just as important as being rich. He takes flaunting wealth to another level, carrying backpacks full of cash wherever he goes, not to spend, just to show it off. Subtlety isn't his style. He wants everyone to see his money.
Yeah, I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7, where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're going to make the majority.
For Floyd, it's all about the image, showing he's the richest and flashiest in any room. From his extravagant displays to his massive watch collection, he built a brand around excess. Floyd often showed off his watches, saying he wanted to share his lifestyle, but it mostly felt like pure flexing. Now, with reports that he's broke, it's clear why he made sure everyone saw every big spend. And now, the reason the money ran out is obvious to all.